Rim big cash big from all the money's lit. I'm addicted to the grind, so like a six. Started out like a confidence, I confess. Lord forgive me, I repeat, and I was made for this. Pray for every line, so that I can transcript. Feel every bar, then I let the hand breathe. Trying to go home, got me swinging for the fence. Wanna bring the team along, so my soul line invest. Real big cash, big from all the money's lit. I'm addicted to the grind, so like a six. Started out like a confidence, I confess. Lord forgive me, I repent, I was made for this. Pray for every line, so that I can transcript. Feel every bar, then I let the hand breathe. Trying to go home, got me swinging for the fence. Wanna bring the team along, so my soul line invest. Standing at the bottom, feel like I'm already at the top. I'm focused on the goal, so I had to go on and take a shot. Couldn't see my purpose through the pain, that's why I pray a lot. My cup running over with blessings is never dry. Locked in the cell, I remember how I made my mama cry. From that moment, all I knew is that I had to try. I done prayed so many prayers, I can feel up the sky. When it's all over, hope God, hold my name up high. Walk my own path, don't care to look left or right. I grew up through the dirt, so now that I can feel the light. Faith never wavered, even though I didn't have sight. Pen in the hand just to keep record of the fight. Every bar going up like it's tied to a kite. Cursed by the tongue for my soul, that's why I hand right. Story of my life, ink and black on white. Then I step in the booth, deliver passion on the mic. Welcome back to We Live at 6:30. It is August 25th, Tuesday, August 25th. Welcome back to We Live, where we all have a life, we all have a voice, and we all get to shine. I'm your host, DenardRaps, and I'm excited once again and appreciative for all those that took the time to click on that link and join us on this live tonight. I may be the one behind the mic, as I always say, but this is about all of us. It's about growing the community. And that's why I'm excited about it. That's why I continue to do it. And that's why I will continue to do it. And I just appreciate everybody that has partook in clicking on that link. And as always, first things first, we definitely want to thank God and follow that. Who's in the building? If you're in the building, drop your name in the chat. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're in the building. You know we do shouts out first and foremost here. Shouts out first and foremost here. There we go. The bean in the building, the wife in the bean in the building. She was calling my name. Hey, Bean. What up, sweet? Tell me, how was your day today? We're going to put it on live. We're going to talk about it on live. How was your day today? I know you just, I'm in the office and you're in the other room, but you just came in. So I didn't get to greet you as you came through the door. As we get ready to get kicked off on this thing. I'll tell y'all what. As I continue to do these lives, I'm so thankful for them. There's so many things that I have planned and that I want to bring together for this. It just takes time. It just takes time.
What my wife, she say, happy to be home. Day was good, flew by from being so busy. Nah, I had a training day. Oh, we got the T Jones in the building as well. T Jones in the building as well. My day was filled with a lecture and training and labs. A lecture and training and labs. Hey, T Jones, how was your day? Thanks for joining the live. How was your day? Thanks for joining the live. And while we are getting ready to get booted up, get ready to dive into this, tell somebody. Let somebody know we're live. Tell somebody. Share it. Let them know we're live. Let them know we are live. Let them know we're live. But you asked, how was my day today? So for those that don't know, yesterday, today, and the rest of the week, I'm in training for my job. Every year, they put us through a different training of your choice. Obviously, it has to be conducive to your job title or what you're doing for the company. It can't be some random training. It has to be something that benefits the company ultimately. My mom said, today has been great thus far. Thus far it has. Thus far it has. I'll tell y'all this. I'll tell y'all this. And I know for sure that I get on my wife's nerves and probably the bean, but they gonna be in the building. They gonna be in the building. I know for sure, because I purposely do it at times, I'm sure. I know my T Jones, but she gonna be in the building. She gonna be in the building. So I definitely appreciate it, even through my antagonistic ways at times. But that's just because if I'm not messing with you, then we should start worrying. If I'm not messing with you, then we should start worrying. Um, I'm that guy. I am that guy. But this week is gonna be filled with nothing but training. And the last nerve was made. Facts. Well, you gotta have two of them now, cause as the bean grow, she probably gonna take both of them anyway. So you're gonna have to need another. I'm just gonna step back into the shadows when she start becoming of age and giving you that attitude. I'm just like, hey, I ain't gonna try to stand in front of that. But this week is filled with a lot of trainings for my job as a Office 365 administrator. So a lot of times, there's a guy that's training us. He's been training, or he's been in the business on this side, training for like 20 something years, but he's been doing it for 40 plus years. So essentially, we're there and we're just listening. There are labs and there are follow alongs. You can ask questions, but for the most part, it's a lecture all day long. And your goal is to pick up what you can as he goes through it. This is not the type of training or learning uh environment to where they're gonna babysit you and hold your hand. There's things that you ought to know already. There's things that you need to figure out as you're going through it. And but in the same instance, I think he's a cool. He doesn't seem too like too harsh or anything like that. I think he's cool. He's cool. Um, but I bring that up and how my days have been as of late is because as I was sitting there going through the lecture, I take notes. You know, my thing is I take a lot of notes. I take a lot of notes. And I was going through one of my spirals. This is one of many that I have. And as you tell, it's been through it's seen better days. Like the spine is messed up because it's been through a lot of wear and tear. A lot of pages in here have been wrote on and messed up, and it's been with me in my back pocket. It has went many places with me. But today, I hadn't touched this in a while. I haven't touched this book in a while. But today I was sitting there listening in the lecture, and I don't know. I think I was looking for something to write in or something. And I've been taking my notes on my laptop. You know, I open up OneNote, but for some odd reason, I was looking through that. I don't even know why. I was probably just trying not to fall asleep, probably. But I was looking through that. And as I was going, I was turning page after page after page. And every page I had lists of things I need to do, want to do, have to do, can't do, desire to do. It was just every to do that you thought of or that you could think of. I had it, or I have it in this journal. In this journal. Put in the chat if you have a journal, or if you keep a note taking spiral. How do you keep up with the things that you want to do, or the things that you have? Like, how do you keep up with your goal sheet? How do you keep up with your goal sheet? I wanted to do a vision board for Graydon and Carter before they went back to school, but time got away from me. Time got away from me. So I didn't get a chance to settle up and sit down and get a goal sheet together. My wife said, what she said? She said, I keep notes in my notes app on my phone. Okay. See, it's something about, I keep notes in my phone as well. But it's something about pen to pad to me. I get distracted when it comes to like phones and notes and things like that. Like, I have to really be focused in. But I prefer pencil and pad because for some odd reason I tend to remember it a little better if I write it down. Now, if I write it in the notepad, because I have notes in my phone as well, I would have to like read over it multiple times for it to stick when I put it in my phone. I don't know why. I just have to. I have to. But during this time, though, as I was going through this journal, at work, I use a legal pad for times when I can't have my phone out. Yeah, my wife, it sucks you can't have your phone out. I can have my phone out anytime. Now, I may not be able to be on it, but I can have it out. How they treat you guys like kids. But as I was going through my journal and thinking back on the things that I wanted to do and my desire to do those things, it kind of dawned on me that we never really have that much time. We never really have that much time. And we've all heard it, and we'll look at a clip or two where we all know, we all understand, we all have the same 24 hours. Yet sometimes it feels like my 24 hours may be more urgent than yours, and vice versa. Or my 24 hours feels like it's just not enough, and vice versa. Then you may look at someone else and look like you know, they got all the time in the world. How they acting anyway. It look like we got more in the live stream. If you're in the live stream, make sure you jump in the chat. Let me know you're here. Like I always say, I'm still running my day one campaign. And I'm making a list and checking it twice. And like I said, I have something very special if you're in the chat. My mom said, when I was working, handwritten notes worked for me. Now I use my cell notepad and sometimes handwritten notes. Yeah. See, the handwritten notes, I don't know. I guess because handwritten notes work for me because I can just put my phone away and I'll never go back to it. But as you post them little post-its around, it at least make me go back and look at it. Now, the thing is, this journal, if you put the journal down, then you will not be able to find it. Hey, we got Chris Turner in the building. Hey, Chris Turner, how you doing? Thanks for joining the welive. I'm DenardRaps. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Where you from? Everybody in the chat, give Chris Turner a thumbs up for welcoming him aboard. I'm putting you on the list, Chris, as a day one. You are a day one. I'm marking you down now. You're from Dallas. Hey, there we go. Give me a moment. Put you down real quick. And I give you more information here at the end on what it means to be a day one. I got you. But like I was saying, I was going through this and trying to figure out how do we do everything on our list to do? How do you manage this time? And it seems like everything costs time. Everything costs time. Yes, we understand everything costs money, but everything costs time. So now we have to start organizing and prioritizing our costs. Because we can't do it all. I want to show you this clip and then I'm going to go to my next thought. Let's go this clip real quick. I'm going to put them big. Yeah, catch me. There we go.
24 hours in a day. 8 hours you sleep, right? And most people work a 9 to 5. So 8 hours you working. You got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It take you an hour to get ready. So we had 20 hours. You guys cannot spend 4 hours going to they lying. Oh, I like this photo. Oh, they fake it. Sending photos to other people. Y'all got to get focused. I'm where I'm at because I'm focused. Tunnel vision. I'm focused on what I got to do. Y'all gotta have.
And I like that clip because we all know that you only have so many hours. But what are you going to focus your time on in those hours? Thought of it today as well as, is there enough time? But a lot of things are effective, but not everything is efficient. Just because it's effective does not mean it's efficient. We have to be more efficient with our time. We have to be more efficient with our time. I understand if you, Chris, wife, mom, we all have kids at some point. We all have a job. We all have these things to do. But how do you manage everything that's on your list to do when you wake up? How do you manage that? I think we get caught up in the thought of we got to manage time. The thing is, you can't manage time because no matter what you do, the time is going to keep going. The only thing that you can control is what you do with that time. We get caught up, like I say, trying to manage time. We all got to pay bills. And that's why, I had these conversations with my wife, like, we blessed to make the money we make. But it's hard for me to believe that somebody could put a price on my hour, every hour, for 40, 45 hours a week. Those are the 40, 45 hours I can never get back. And you're going to put a finite price, an incremental price on it that you may raise when you feel like it annually. So whatever level that you feel like you can raise, you want to raise to, that's how much you're putting on my hours of my life that I'll never get back. That's kind of crazy to me. It's exceedingly crazy to me because I've never understood it. But just like everybody else, I put on my pants and my shoes and my shirt and I go to work. I've never understood putting a price on our hour. Never understood it. So then now I'm thinking on, okay, if I'm going to give this job 8 to 9 hours of my time, now that's going to leave me only with 16 to 15 hours left. We got to rest. On average, I'm sure the average man, if you actually got a job, or average woman that actually got a job, we probably only actually get 4 to 5 hours of sleep at max. Every now and again, you might get that 6.5, 7, but for the most part, everybody's going to get 4 to 5 hours of sleep. So you already depriving yourself on rest. And the only reason you work in those 4 to 5 hours is because you got to be tip top to go work for those 9 hours at that job. Now, don't get it twisted. I understand not everybody can be an entrepreneur. Not everybody can own a business. Not everybody can choose what they want to do. Everybody or somebody got to be a worker. I'm not saying that. And some people like that. That's cool. I'm not saying that. But for the ones that have that desire, have that inkling, have that grind in them to do something else, after you work those 9 hours, after you slept those 4 to 5 hours, now we at 13, 14 hours. Now you got 11. You still got to eat. So that's now we down to 15. So now you got 15. You done use 15 of your 24. So now what you going to do with those next 9 hours? You got to spend it with your family too. So we're going to chop it down to, now you're about 20 hours. You done use up 20 hours. You got 4 hours. We're not going to even count the commute time to and from work. So now you got 2 hours. What can you do in those 2 hours? You got to be efficient. You have to be efficient in those 2 hours. Because those 2 hours will make or break you. They'll make or break you. As you think on this, and I got another clip. What can you do with those 2 hours? What can you do with those 2 hours? Me personally, I'm not going to lie to you. I try to max my 2 hours into 4 hours. I'm not going to lie. And you're like, how do you make 2 hours, 4 hours? Okay, so this is how I do it. Let's just use and I think I might have mentioned this before, but let's just use these we lives and the music the Lord blessed me to create. That hour that I'm driving to work, I'm plotting. I'm either listening to beats, writing lyrics, rehearsing lyrics, trying to come up with thoughts. I'm rehearsing those 1 to 2 hours. That 1 hour to work, that 1 hour back, that's 2 hours. That's 2 hours. I used to just listen to the radio. I used to just zone out, but I said, hey, you know what? That's not going to help me listening to what's on the radio because they just talking about it. I need to be in the zone, in the mode every minute I can because I know that when I get off of work, I got to get back to the crib and be with the family. I got to do these things first. Now, after handling time with the family, I may get another hour in there. But you got to keep this in mind too. You still got to go to bed. You still got to rest. You still got to rest. You got to eat. And when I mean rest, sometimes you just have to just stop. So we have to figure out a way to align everything properly. And to be honest with you, not everything is worth your time. What'd you say now, Chris? You say he say, if you don't mind, I'm gonna read your comments. I put them on the screen, but I'll read them. It say, I work 2 jobs. I'm not trying to do this the rest of my life. Facts. Between both giving my time to my daughter, I'm spent awake. Hey, see? Hey, wake up early on Sundays to go to church. Amen. All glory to God. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, Chris, like I say to my wife, just like I say to my mom, just like I think to myself, what is it that you can be doing? You gotta that time that's between them jobs when you traveling. If you supposed to be create something. If you supposed to be making that phone call, linking up or what, go on and do it. A couple episodes back, we talked about laying a brick. Lay that brick. I don't care how big or small it is. Lay it because you're trying to build that wall. You're trying to build that house. You're trying to get everything together so that, like you say, you don't want to work 2 jobs. You don't want to keep working 2 jobs. So keep grinding. Let's play this next clip. Here it is right here. It's wrong, but it's right.
Manage time. Let's this be clear. Nobody can manage time. I want you to experientially look at it. You sit here, time is ticking away at the same pace. I'm speaking, time is ticking away at the same pace for me. You're listening, for you also time ticking away at the same pace. Somebody is falling asleep, for him also time is ticking away at the same pace. It doesn't matter what you do, what you do not do, whether you stand on your feet or you stand on your head, time is ticking away. It's a constant of life. So don't try to manage that which is not in your hands. So what you can do is only with your intelligence, with your energy, with the world around you, these things you need to manage. These are the things you can manage, but you cannot manage time. That is not yours. That is one dimension of life which is not in your hands, as long as your experience of life is connected to the physicality. Only if you can sit here unrelated with physicality, only then time does not touch you. Everything that's physical is bound by time. Everything that's beyond physicality, time has no influence on it. So this is why the spiritual process… Spirituality does not mean you went to the temple, church or mosque.
Enough of that one. So as y'all can let me put myself back on there. But as y'all can see, and just the thought of it, we have to rearrange, rewire our minds, because we can't control time. Time is the only thing that we cannot truly control, because that is all God. He is outside of it. So time is in God's hands. But what you can do is them things that you said you was going to do before that window closed, before that time period ends, before it all slips away, before the clock runs out, before you run out of borrowed minutes. Do what you say you was going to do. Because only you can control what you can do. I tell my son all the time, his name is Graydon. I say, be the best Graydon. Just be the best Graydon. I ain't worrying about football player. I ain't worrying about this. I ain't worrying about that. I say, be the best Graydon. So I'm telling you right now, all you got to do is when you wake up in the morning, after you pray, brush your teeth and wash your face, put on some clean clothes, be the best you. That's all you got to do. You be the best you. You will start to see the changes on how everything around you moves. Things will become to get out your way. Things will see the power that you have. Everything around you will mold to the path that you want. So just be the best you. Hey man, quick announcements. I was talking to Mr. West a couple of days ago. So we're gonna start also adding a new segment to this We Live, because this is, like I said, this is about the community. This is about all of us. But I was talking to Mr. West, and I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that Gary, Indiana had a really, really, really bad storm, where I think he said it had been flooded for like a week, 2 weeks. Nobody got lights. I mean, people's houses messed up. People can't go to the store, like real bad. And it didn't even come across the news. This to let y'all know, like, listen, I try not to get off on these different rants. But hey, guys, it's not built for us. They built this system exactly the way it's working. It's not broken. It's not broken. This system is working to its full capacity. It is work. You want to know something that's efficient? This system. The system that is built right now, it is working to its full capacity. Yeah, I know. That I had to look you up, bro. I know West told me. That's what I'm saying. That's I had to figure out who you were. So I'm back, kinfolk. But yeah, they don't speak on it. So we're gonna start doing a new segment, like I said. It's gonna be called, I don't even know the word yet, but still working on it. But it's gonna be daily local news or something, for our community news or something. I'm still working on that. When you come across something that's happening, listen, it ain't gotta be worldwide news. But what you fail to realize, or what we don't want to fail to realize, is this is a live stream that's going out to the world. And whether it gets 1 view from somebody we don't know or 100 views, somebody's going to see it that did not know. So we want to make it known. And it don't have to be negative. If your son or your daughter graduate with all A's, let's blast it out there. You never know what college is looking. You never know who works at a college. and they've been looking for new kids, or there are new programs. If you got something, bring it to the forefront. All right, now also, day ones, Chris, you in the day one list. Hey, when you get a chance, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. Email welive@DenardRaps.com. Put Chris Turner in there, and then also your handle. Because what's gonna happen is when I cut off this day one live enrollment, I'm gonna send out a form, and this form gonna ask for more information like your shirt size, some specific things about you, because I'm working on a very exclusive thing for the day ones. And this is not a one-time thing. So definitely make sure you email welive@DenardRaps.com. Even if you're watching this now as a replay, make sure you email at welive@DenardRaps.com, because you can still be considered a day one. I haven't cut it off yet, but once I cut it off, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. So in closing, as we come together on these moments, I want to encourage everybody. I want to encourage you, if you're listening, if you watch this, work on being efficient over being effective. Because just because you're effective does not mean you're efficient. This has been We Live, where we all have a voice, where we all have a life, and we all get to shine. So until next time, keep living, keep speaking up, keep showing up, because you matter. We live. I'm DenardRaps, and I'm out.
For every line so that I can transcript. Feel every bar, then I let the hand bring. Trying to go home, got me swinging for the fence. Wanna bring the team along, so my soul line. This real big cash spent from all the money's left. I'm addicted to the grind, so like a sixth sense. Started out like a confidence I confess. Lord forgive me, I repent, I was made for this. Pray for every line so that I can transcript. Feel every bar, then I let the hand bring. Trying to go home, got me swinging for the fence. Wanna bring the team along, so my soul lying that shit.